2026 is here, and as of January 1st, a bunch of new laws have come into effect. If you live in California, listen up. So there's like a whole list of laws that got implemented this year, but I'm going to point out the top 5 that really stood out for me. So for the number 1 spot comes SB 760, which requires that all K through 12 public schools and charters have at least one all-gender restroom at each school site. This law takes effect in July in time for the 2026-2027 school year. Students cannot be forced to use the all-gender bathrooms. I'm really sick and tired of like California pushing this whole like gender stuff, especially on the kids. Like, chill out. Like, when I was a kid, I wasn't even thinking about this stuff. And as a soon-to-be parent myself, the last thing I would want is for my kid to be exposed to poisonous environments like this. So for number 2, we got minimum wage going up. So as of January 1st, 2026, it's going to be going up to $16.90 per hour, an increase of, 40 cents per hour. I already made a video on like my whole thoughts on this whole minimum wage situation, but if you're a minimum wage worker, congrats, you gotta, increase on your check. Keep in mind though, this does not apply for any fast food workers, so that's still remaining at $20 per hour. Nothing's changing there. Now, the third law that I really want to look into some more is SB 294, which is a Know Your Rights law. Basically, starting in February, employers must provide workers with a written notice of their workplace rights, including workers' compensation benefits, the right to organize, and protection against immigration-related practices. So, entrepreneurs in California, if you're still here running a business, check this out, learn more about it, see what you got to do. This next one is for my students out there. So SB 640 CSU Direct Admission. So the newly created California State University Direct Admission Program guarantees admission to 16 of the state's 22 CSU campuses for any student that completes A to G coursework and maintains a qualifying grade point average. This is kind of like the whole tag system back in the day, transfer admission guarantee back when I was in college, like in the dinosaur ages. This final one is for all my proud gun owners in California. Now, usually when it comes to gun laws here, I'm not the biggest fan because I like to practice my constitutional rights, but I do think this one is important. So SB 53 is a gun storage law, which basically toughens gun laws by requiring firearms stored in the home to be locked up in a safe or other secured device when not immediately being handled. Closes a loophole that allowed unsecured storage if the gun owner did not expect children to be present. Not complying could result in a misdemeanor or felony. So beforehand, for example, if you had no children in the house and you're just chilling, you left your gun on the desk or something, you stepped away outside of the room, that was totally fine. Now, if you do that, that could result in a misdemeanor or felony if you do get caught doing that. Meaning you can't go to sleep upstairs and have, your gun laying downstairs in the kitchen table or something on its own. It either has to be on your person at all times or it has to be locked up in a safe or other secure device that's been approved by the DOJ. I'm a big fan of gun safety, so I like this one.